Emil going to play?
Emil's going to play Sheik.
Sheik. Yeah, so Sheik is a character. Oh, I love the crouches.
Yeah.
Sheik not. Usually Sheiks don't. You don't see Sheiks abusing that, but right now this is actually looking pretty good for him. Using it to just get past the projectiles and hitboxes, and I like that dash attack though. That's like you were already seeing the adaptation from both these players.
And actually, the crouch works really well against Bred because he's a very missile-heavy type of player. He likes using the projectiles as much as he can. And then he just goes, he hopes it knocks you off stage, and then he goes for the edge guard. That's kind of his game plan. Emil is more experienced Sheik.
Yeah, and right there you see the that unfortunate SD. He tried to put out the tether, but it just did not cooperate. And as a Samus, losing a stock to something in a kind of like an SD like that really hurts, because especially on a stage like Dreamland, she is a tank. She's one of the few tank characters that actually work in this game.
Yeah. All the time you ask a Samus player or any floating what the worst feeling is, it's an SD. It's like, it's super big mental payoff for the other player as well.
Yeah.
Because these stocks that normally take so long to take and have so much work, I mean, like, look at him now. But, yeah, feels really good when you have a floaty SD.
And so now we're, whoa, I like that. Trying to look for some type of weight, but Emil's like, nah, I'm just going to down smash immediately.
Yeah. I don't think he was expecting to get the tech platform chase in the first place.
Jab reset.
That's good.
And then up B. This is right now the percent.
Whoa, but he positioned himself so he got the grab right after.
That was so smart. And an SD from Emil, sort of trading an eye for an eye there.
Eye for an eye, yeah.
Oh, that was so smart.
Grab.
That's like the thing, like when you're a Samus player and your main game plan is keeping opponents out, you have to adapt.
Yeah.
Because some people will always have at least the immediate way of getting into your zone. And if you have ways of addressing that, even if it's like a cheeky, risky option like the grab, you saw that paying dividends right there.
Yeah.
Oh, but the forward air finding its mark, and that's going to beat the stock for Bred. Emil right now, it's still at a 62% deficit.
Yeah, it's pretty even between these two right now. I think that Bred hasn't really been getting the space he wants from Emil. Emil hasn't been respecting him too much. Like, I don't want to say not respected, but he's definitely putting pressure on getting in his zone.
Well, if we're talking about the lack of respect, he tries to go for that forward smash, and like Bred just recognized it. He's like, no, forward smash, my own.
Yeah, you want to get that close? Well, I'm going to punch you. And it's a robot arm. That thing's heavy.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, this game was designed with lore in mind.
Yeah. Oh, just on the edge of the hitbox there.
Oh, and another SD from Emil. You can see him. He didn't quite have the reaction of the first stock, but he still definitely made a grimace when that happened. And
Emil's the type to get those edge guards, yeah.
So I can understand why Emil isn't trying to go off stage. You see right now, he's more worried about this, putting him in the corner, keeping him there. Going off stage against Samus is so risky, and right there.
Another SD, it's crazy.
I think he just lost his jump.
Oh, yeah, because of the needles, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Not bad. No, but these guys keeping it close. As I'm sure their seeding would show. They're very close in skill.
Oh, putting him on the edge. Ah, beautiful air dodge onto the platform there.
I like how Bred, isn't going to give up the space that easy. He threw out that desperate fair just so he couldn't give Emil full stage control.
Is it Emil or Emil?
It is Emil.
Emil, okay. Thank you for clarifying.
No problem.
Ooh, I like that. The zone breaking has been paying off pretty well for Emil. It's like the projectiles aren't what doing it, it's Samus's long range.
Yeah.
That like he'll get past the missiles, he'll get past the charge shot, but then it's these nairs, these tilts that are giving him the problem.
I'd say against the Sheik matchup, Samuses are pretty confident as so long as they can correctly predict when the Sheik is going to commit. There's no reason the Samus should lose if they know when the Sheik's going to go in, and because they could just stuff it with a nair, or they could keep him out with missiles in the meantime.
But just because you knowing all the time when when the Sheik's actually going to approach.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so beautiful. The bomb was giving the tiny little nick, and the forward smash connecting. Both of them are smiling about him. Whenever a cool end like that happens, Melee players they always
they're like whoa.
Whoa.
I've seen other communities that are like, what the heck was that?
They're just that's so cheap with its cheese.
At the end of the day, all we want to do is cool stuff. And if we can make a little bit of money along the way, that wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. All right, game 2 going to be on Battlefield. The blast zones being smaller most likely will help out Emil more than Bred here. Samus survives for so long on
Samus still does.
Dreamland.
Battlefield is actually one of the bigger blast zones, but I think... Ooh.
Oh, yeah. That is not how you want to start off a game 2 after losing game 1.
So I'm not sure how this counterpicks went. I imagine that Bred banned Yoshi's probably. And then, yeah, went to Battlefield, which is the second best option. Except FOD is also pretty good. I don't know. Oh, but why not FD? Maybe FD was banned and he didn't want to go to Yoshi's?
Yeah, okay, there it is. I mean, also it could be a comfort pick.
Yeah, comfort pick. Emil's one of those players, for sure.
And it seems to be working out for him. You know, granted that first stock wasn't SD.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's still working out for him.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few of those, actually, today.
Oh, the use of tilts right now. Sheik, her limbs are so long. And
yeah.
And, like, Samus also has long limbs, but they're not quite as fast. And that's what you're seeing right there. We're just abusing the frame data advantage to find all of these little pokes.
Actually, you could see that Samus and Sheik in model and in measurements are very similar characters.
It's almost like they took the same character when they were developing, because they only had a half a year to make this game.
No, they wouldn't stoop to such levels.
Oh, wow, a beautiful snipe on that ledge. He's going to be surviving, and okay, that's going to
chop.
now.
Sui gonna knock him off. Let's see. I'm not sure what Emil's looking for here. He's probably just wants to get damage as soon as he can. Maybe bait out a crouch cancel.
So, one thing that I've been noticing is Emil has been reading these jumps. He's getting the high fares a lot.
Yeah, it's said a lot that Samus is just a worse character while she's in the air. She pretty much becomes a low tier. You see it, especially with a character like Sheik. You can just keep juggling Samus in the air. The scary part about Samus is the grounded part.
Yeah, she has like just the solid wave dash, the actual ability to move, and the tilts. Very rarely do characters in this game have like tilts that really work out for their kid.
It's true. A lot of tilts in this game are niche, to say the least.
Like Fox F tilt.
Yeah, Fox F tilt. It's a great edge guarding tool, but what else? You know.
When are you going to use that in neutral?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. And it's not even like a hugely good move. It's just Samus needs to use it.
Well, I mean, F tilt has a lot of range.
It does, yeah, for sure.
And like the thing is, it synergizes with her kit.
Yeah, it really does.
Where she's all about like trying to zone. Oof.
Oh wow! I just missed it too.
Another one. Battlefield's working out for
for Red. Oh, I see. This is Bred's counter pick. I just realized.
Oh yeah.
This is the second biggest blast zones in the game.
That's
barring
not true.
Maybe FOD.
That's not true. Temple.
Temple? Oh yeah. No, I'm sorry. In the competitive rule set, I believe this is the second biggest blast zones, barring perhaps FOD.
I mean, regarding relative to the ledges.
Yes, relative, like outside, horizontally.
Yeah. So like for instance, a stage like FD, you can get hit at the length where the ledges normally would be. You would live for longer.
That's true. Yeah.
But
I gotta be careful what I say.
No, it's fine. And we get to clarify now. Oh.
Basically, you have more room to recover as Samus, and less chance of dying.
At the same time, though, as Samus on this stage, you basically have to really snipe that the little lip with your tether. Otherwise, it's it's really hard to actually recover.
No, wait. Bred definitely won game 1. He ended it with the punch.
Yeah.
So that score is off. It says Emil won game 1.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Well, now it's just 1-1. So.
Well.
There we go.
There you go.
But just to clarify, it is Bred's counterpick. Where do you think he's going to counterpick for game 3?
Bred counterpick. Samus is probably comfy. Dreamlands. Oh, Pokemon probably. If it's not banned, Pokemon. He enjoys that stage very much, so.
He's hovering around FD, it seems.
No, he's not going to go on FD. He's going to go probably Yoshi's Pokemon.
Yeah, one thing about the way he plays is his platform movement is really solid.
Yeah.
And I know he banned FD against me, and I'm a Puff. So,
Pokemon
yep.
is where he goes for. He likes spacing out with these missiles a lot.
Yeah. And actually now we're actually starting to see them pay off. Before he would throw out these missiles, and it was a way to make Emil get like approach and get into his zone. But Emil didn't really have a huge problem with dealing with those projectiles.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that again right here. Oof.
Oh, and a clean edge guard. Emil's going to take as long as he needs to finish it. He's not going to make a big deal of it.
Oh, he wanted that chain, but it did not work out.
I'm surprised he went for that. Emil doesn't seem to be the type. But.
And keep in mind that game, too, it was super close.
Yeah.
But there were 2 SDs coming out from Emil. This might be the stock.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, fantastic. Just reading the DI, connects the up air, and now we have 4 stocks to 3. Oh, but he's way off stage. Some questionable DI right there. A forward smash putting him off once again, but not closing it out. Okay, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
And that's it. He's gone.
I just want to go back to that down throw, because one of the greatest strengths of Sheik is that Sheik has a lot of kill confirms at high percents, unlike a lot of high tiers. Like, you see characters like Falco and, whoa, not again.
No. And Samus is one of the few characters where she usually doesn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Normally when, like, a character misses ledge dash, that's it. They're done. But
yeah,
Samus
but
can throw the tether,
yeah.
but we don't actually see the tether come out there. And that is a crucial SD. We mentioned before how when floaties die,
yeah, it's rough.
Feels terrible.
All right, a nice slap against the tree, but crouch cancel is going to beat that out.
And Samus, one of the few characters that doesn't mind trading.
No,
but
really.
even when she's down to stock like this, now trading is going to be a
rough.
bad idea.
Yeah, Bred's in a really vulnerable position. He needs to clean up this edge guard. Oh, that's not what he wanted.
Okay, the throw might be some big damage. Ooh, that bombs to get him out of that pressure. Samus in the air might stink, but she still has mix-ups in order to get to the ground.
She can get down. She has to learn them. It's a necessity. F tilt instead of F smash. Maybe F smash wouldn't have made it in time.
F smash is pretty fast, though.
Yeah,
I think they even might have similar frame data on startup.
I'm not going to question the Samus meme.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, it could have been a technical flop, but we pretend that those don't exist. Every time somebody SDs, it was a tactical SD.
Yeah. Tactical SD. He's just making him confident. So I'll run into the missiles more. Oh, Bred's starting putting a little bit of pressure on the pedal, and just as Emil went for the counter attack, he stuffed it with a really clever late missile.
Okay, and right now, 80% already. If he's able to close out this stock now, it's absolutely still doable for him, but the more damage he takes, eventually it becomes really frightening. The Nair, is that going to take it? No! It's a little bit stale, so I think that...
Yeah, it's pretty easy to finish Sheik that right. Oh my god, this DI is ridiculous. Alright, but that is it. Alright, he read it.
Tried to go for the mix-up there, but just waiting it out. And now, this is not undoable. Those up airs are certainly scary, but...
yeah, Emil needs one grab to finish it, basically.
Well, depending on where he is on... Oh, yeah, no, down throw up air will probably be it on a stage like...
Barring minor exceptions, yeah.
If he gets down thrown underneath the tree, though, he's safe.
So, Bred's game plan, try not to get grabbed. You can get hit all you want. You're Samus, you can survive pretty hard
at this
hits.
point,
that's it.
Yeah, that should be it.
Yeah.
And, yep, there it is.
It's really good showing for both these players. It's a shame they SD'd a bunch, but I think we still saw the good gameplay at the end of the day.
Yeah, no, it's